I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Thank y'all for taking the time out to watch as usual. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, and you maybe watched a few videos here and there, or the last few in a row maybe, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom if you haven't yet. And when the video's over, leave me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. If you enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up. Appreciate all the support. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new and long running, whatever term you want to use. All subscribers, old and new. I'm on my way by. I'm on my way to a couple of jobs, but I'm not too far out from customer's yard. I did find my tripod, so I accidentally left it in the customer's yard where I did the overgrown lawn mowing. I think I just set it aside while I was finishing up the lawn and just kind of forgot it. So, and we'll swing by there real quick, grab it, and go on up the road. It's only about maybe a mile off the exit, so kind of about a 2-mile loop. It'll take me about maybe 8 or 10 minutes at the most, if that long. Just swing over there and jump out, grab it, hop back in, swing back over to the interstate and head on up to the properties that I'm going to do. I've got 3 properties. Well, 4 that I want to do as a minimum. Hopefully, depends on the rain. Rain's supposed to come in at about 2.5 hours or so. It's the best chance for it where I'm going. So I should have time to get there and get the 3 properties done in that area. And then I've got 1 more back close to home. These are all smaller properties. So if I get those 4 done and it's not raining in the area around my house, I've got 1 other small one that I may try to get to. So there's a possibility I could do 5. Don't know what kind of footage I may get. This may turn into another video of me talking, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm about to turn in here to run up here, or ride up here to this customer's property, and I'll pull in the driveway and jump out and grab the tripod. So catch back up with y'all in a minute. Well, that didn't quite work out as planned, but hey, it happens. I didn't exactly get there when I thought I was going to get there, and apparently I should have let them know that I was planning to come by a little later. I think the customer had to go to work, it seems. Her car wasn't in the yard, so, and I'm guessing her being considerate, she put the tripod back inside the house, so it wasn't on the porch when I got there. It's okay. I'll catch her on another pass. It's not too far from the house. It's anytime I'm heading back from work. If I don't get rained out and I get to that last property I was talking about earlier, I'll be right down the road from her, so I can swing back by there and start calls just ahead of time to see if she's there and grab it then. So no big deal. So you'll probably just get to hear me talk a lot again today. So I'm almost to the property. Y'all seen a lot of these before. It's the 3 houses in the subdivision that's kind of right here together. And so real quick, one thing I'm going to try, because I know I've mentioned in previous videos about the Quick Track still needing some tweaking, and I think that it's still occasionally be running along and it'll act like it wants to bog a little bit, and then if you kind of let off the throttle and really push hard, almost like you were launching really hard with the mower, it's almost like it's blowing trash out of the line, but it doesn't run rough up to that point. So one thing I'm going to try is, apparently a slip up between me and the dealer is the fuel filter that's on it is a larger filter. It's an inline filter, and I'm thinking that maybe there is that filter is possibly allowing too much fuel to get into the line, and maybe at a certain point the engine just can't process it, and it's just causing it to do that. I don't know, I may be completely off base with that. I double checked the parts list and indicators for that specified machine, and found the inline fuel filter that should be correct. So it's just a little smaller filter, and maybe that will help it. It's only like a $10 filter, so no biggie if it doesn't change it. It didn't cost me that much, plus I got a nice clean fuel filter, so we'll see. And I'm gonna hop out, get to it before the storm gets here. These yards have greened up really good, which we've had a good bit of rain in the last 4 or 5 days. So I'm gonna hop out and get to it, and I may do some after footage. That's mainly just a good centipede long, and do some after footage and show you the 3 properties when I'm done with them. But we'll see. Y'all take it easy till I get back. Just one. Backyard next door here. This one here. Straight back. And finally, this one. Sorry about that, customer came out, so just real quickly look at the back. This is all cut on 2.5. That's the newest patch of grass there. Got that looking good. And across the back, so on to the next one. Well, I got those 3 done. I had about a 20-minute rain delay. I'm headed to the last one, but we're gonna see if I get the opportunity, because it's raining. If you can tell, a little bit sun shining. So I've always been told if it's raining and the sun shining, it'll rain tomorrow. So I got those other 3 done. Those were all cut on 2.5. And I'm gonna try to get this one done. The clouds look clear the direction I'm going, so by the time I get, it's in town, just past, well, a few miles the other side of my house. But hopefully I'll be able to stop and get this gas for the mowers and the gas cans, and get there and get it done before the rain comes. I don't know if it's going that way. Sometimes it's going in a different direction, so if it is, that'll work out. So let me hop out here and get this gas, and we'll see. I wonder what theirs is per gallon right now. They've come down in it, and it might have gone up some. Let's see. Plus ethanol free, $5.65. So, but I ain't driving another. I don't think I need to be driving another 15 miles down the road when this rain's coming. So, oh, if y'all can see this, I hope you can. It's a rainbow. That's a pretty one. So, hopefully y'all saw that. So, I'm here, gonna jump out and gas up my gas cans and fill up the top off the Z. So I'll be back. Well, that didn't work out. Well, I guess it could have, but it wasn't out of the way. It was just in the line of the path I was taking to this job. But I got out to get the gas cans and stuff ready, and come to find out I did not have a can or a bottle of mix oil. So, but it wasn't a total loss. I got me a Gatorade Fierce Grape. If any of you fellas around my age or a little older remember the old Bubblicious Gonzo Grape bubblegum, it's kind of what it tastes like. If you haven't had it before, pretty awesome. And Snickers, so a little bit of protein there with peanuts and stuff in it. And, so kind of ended up just being a snack stop. I'm gonna go up here and knock this yard out, and if the weather permits, I'll actually be going in the direction to that last one. It's not far from another gas station that's got non-ethanol plus. And I actually think, unless it's gone up since, which it's possible, since last week, within a week and a half or so, which I've seen it come down on the regular gas at that station, but it's like, I think it's actually about 75 cents a gallon cheaper, maybe down there. So so that may end up working out good. So I can swing by and pick up the mix oil on my way to the next property, if that works out. And we'll see. So it doesn't like it's rained much up this way, so that's a good thing. Get this one knocked out, and maybe it's going in the opposite direction. I think it's what it looks like it's doing of where I'll be at. So it's going away from the other property. And y'all let me know also, going back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video with the fuel filter change. I've asked a couple people that said it probably shouldn't make that big of a difference, or really shouldn't make a difference, but we'll see. Because I think, if it's got a different flow rate as far as like the micron rating on that filter, if it's different, maybe affect the amount of fuel a little bit. So I know a lot of times with that electronic fuel injection stuff, those little changes can make a big difference. So see how that one pans out. And what else? Just kind of thinking here while I'm riding down the road with nothing better to do. Well, I was going to talk about this yesterday, and I really didn't get to finish the video, so I'll just throw it in here, and I'm going to ask the question and see what y'all's thoughts are on the topic. So it's probably been a long discussed topic on and off, but given recent events this season with Quick Track and some other stuff, shout out to David over at Hazardra Outdoors. I think it's what it is. But if you type in the word Hazardra, it'll pop up. So shout out to David over there. He's had a rough run of it with mowers this year. Had an issue with his John Deere, which he got the Z915E or B. I think it's a B now. The new ones are Bs. And actually, no, I'm sorry. That's the O, and he probably does have an E, because I think it's E, M, and R now. It's the 3 series. But his has the 25 horse Kohler, similar to what's on the Quick Track. It's just his is carbureted rather than EFI. And so he's had an issue with it wanting to cut out or just stall out and shut off. And I think the dealer's had that thing for 2 months, and they're not really sure what's going on with it. He's been trying to get that figured out. And then he had the Skag Tiger Cat, which y'all watched his video on that. Y'all can go check it out. He did a video on it not too long ago. Just wasn't a big fan of it. Kind of, I guess, had to find something at that point in time, and that was the best thing available, similar to what he was looking for. I believe is the way he talked about it. He's actually already gotten rid of that mower, from what I heard. Talked with him yesterday or day before, and he had been trying to sell it because he just wasn't happy with it, and found out he did get it sold. And but back to my question, or topic, is Kohler versus Kawasaki. What are y'all's thoughts? I've obviously got both, because I've got the Kohler on the Quick Track, and I've got the Kawasaki on the Z-Track. I am a bigger fan of the Kawasaki carbureted. I know it's not quite as fuel efficient as the EFI, but it seems to be a better engine as far as my experience, which my experience with Kohler is very limited. So I want to put that in there to start with. But the FX series of engines from Kawasaki, to me, is probably easily one of the best series of engines out there for lawn care equipment, mowers, in my opinion. I know there's some big Kohler fans out there, and it may just be this particular engine that's on the Quick Track, which it is an older machine, so the newer ones are probably better, so I can't speak to that. But I do know that Kawasaki has the new FT series, which I think is strictly EFI, and I know there's differences in it and the FX, where you have the FX 730 that has 20 or rated at 23.5 horsepower, and your FT 730 is rated at 26. So I'm not sure the difference there. Probably a slightly larger piston, I would imagine, something like that. But so not sure the big difference on that one. I know just even like the big engine, the FX 1000 is a 35 horse, while the FT 1000 is a 38.5. So yeah, not sure. The biggest difference is probably just a piston thing, like there's a different bore in the block, possibly. But anyway, I like the Kawasaki better than the Kohler, just from my experiences with Quick Track. I think it would be much improved if it had the engine that the Z-Track's got on. The FX 730 engine, I think, would improve that machine from what it is. But just in general, y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are on Kohler engines versus Kawasaki engines. Trying to get lined up here on the roadside. I don't think I'm gonna park a little further back so I can stay out of the water hole. But y'all have seen this one before. That little property there where the blue car is. So it's coming back. It was pretty dry the other week when I was here, but there are some clouds coming in from the opposite side, so I might want to jump out here and get going. But y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are on that, if y'all can understand all that I just said with the Kohler versus the Kawasaki. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts, y'all's favorite engine, what's on y'all's machines that y'all are running, and just thought I'd bring that up. So that's just 2 topics so far in this video to talk about, and catch back up when I get done with this one. Alright, so got that one, 4th one done. Didn't get rained on, so heard a little thunder, but nothing ever come of it. It kind of stayed off in the distance. And Mr. Gerald, you're wearing off on me. I'm mowing the grass, or I just got done trimming the grass, and the gentleman next door, who's actually lived there the whole time that I've been mowing this property, actually walks out to the truck while I'm gassing up the trimmer, and basically asked me if I was taking on any more yards. So it's not a definite yet, but I gave him a price, and he said the guy that's currently doing it was possibly going to be moving. So I guess he's waiting on something to pan out to see whether or not he's moving, and if so, he's going to touch base with me. So I just told him, I said, I'm there every 2 weeks, so if you see me out there and you may start putting it on the schedule, I'll just put it on the schedule with that one that I'm already doing, and that'll be 2 properties right there together. Can knock those out, and who knows, maybe they'll turn into another 1 or 2 down that street there. There's probably 6 or 8 more houses on that street, on that little stretch of road there. They're pretty small properties, so hey, that'd be nice to get a couple more of those, so, especially right there together, so I can park the truck in one place, knock out 3 or 4 of them, or 4 or 5 of them, or however many it turns into, or just 1 or 2. And so, new development, but Mr. Gerald wearing off on me picking up these properties, and probably don't need to. So I told him, I said, I need to start giving them the how bad do you really want me to do it price, instead of the this is what I normally do it for price. So on that note, I'll just say that the best advertising you can do is your work. Your work speaks louder than a bright orange shirt or a shiny brand new mower. I mean, you can have a mower that's 5 or 10 years old and paint or the color's faded on it a little bit, but you know, hey, it lays down a good cut and you do a good job trimming everything out. And sometimes that'll get you more work than just about any other advertising, because it turns into word of mouth, and word of mouth is, again, in relation to your work, can be the best or worst advertising for you. So shout out there to Mr. Gerald. So I know he just picked up that new property, but if you haven't yet, check his channel out. That's Mr. Gerald Greenlee over at Clean and Green Lawn Service. And I know I shouted out David from Hazardra Outdoors, I believe it's the name of the channel. I keep saying that. Maybe I should look that up and verify it. I'll tag him in the description down below, so you can see it there. And so that's 4. I said they weren't big properties, but hey, that's 4 after work, so it's pretty good So we're looking at 215. So 215, and if I go over here and do this other one here, so basically $250 in about, counting drive time and everything, 3 hours. So not too bad for solo, but probably don't mess with this one over here. I may get some before footage and after footage, may just do it that way, because I imagine that part of this may be fairly overgrown, but I'm gonna get the customer a call, let them know I'm headed that way, and y'all stay tuned. If nothing else, I'll be back to wrap it up. All right, y'all. Well, hopefully you can hear for the breeze and see, because it's gonna get a little dark right here when I go up under these trees. But didn't get any footage on the last one, but it didn't, like I said, it didn't take that long. I was just trying to get it knocked out. I'm walking down here to the shop to get my bottle of mix oil, and I'll just pick up, fuel up the mowers after work tomorrow. So hopefully y'all can see me with shadows. It'll brighten up here in a minute. But going down here to get my bottle of mix oil. So I did pretty good. I got 5 lawns done after work. So I got off about 3 o'clock. Got to the first ones about a little after 3:30. Had a 20-minute rain delay, and basically got those 3 lawns, or those 5 lawns, excuse me, in about 3.5 hours, thereabouts, counting drive time. 3.5, yeah, right at 3.5 hours, maybe just a little more than that, but roughly 3.5 hours. And it was $260, so not bad, solo afternoon. And again, shout out to the guys earlier in the video. Shout out to Ronaldo over at Big Sun. Just want to give him a shout out. And shout out to another channel. I feel bad, I ought to know his name, but I know the name of the channel. But I want to shout out New Hope Cuts. Check him out. Got some good content on that channel, so check him out as well. And want to keep shouting them out, trying to help grow the channel. American Lawn Specialist. I think they're growing on up there. I don't know what their subscriber count is now. I know it's got to be around 100 or so. I was going to check them out here when I got back in and settled in a little bit. So, and check out a few other ones. But, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for commenting and liking the videos. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Thank y'all once again. Hopefully this video made a little bit of sense. Let me know y'all's thoughts on the filter question and Kohler Kawasaki comparison. So I'd like to see y'all's comments on that. Yeah. So, whole lot of me running my mouth, a little bit of grass in here, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. So, thank y'all once again. Y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.